Discussions about the COVID-19 vaccination exercise is central at the continuation of the presidential briefings at the State House. The Executive Director of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Faisal Shuaib, announced that as part of strategies to curb vaccine hesitancy, the President and Vice President will publicly receive the first jabs.
Frontline health workers will be the first people to get the vaccine. After that, the plan is to vaccinate Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, and strategic leaders on Saturday. Again, we're hopeful that when Nigerians see leaders like Mr. President and the Vice President take this vaccine, it will increase their confidence around the safety of the vaccines.
The National Agency for Food, Drugs and Administration Control, NAFDAC, also warns that falsified COVID-19 vaccines are already in the global market, hence the introduction of the track and trace technology.
We use a software called PIDCAMS that was developed by one of our staff. But it is not just the port inspection checking in, then we have to scan each of the boxes. But before we did the scanning, we requested for what is called master data from Serum Institute, so that we know that this batch 1 or batch 2, batch 3, if it goes to local government 1, 2, 3, we can trace from the airport, the cold store of MPH-CDA, we can trace that vaccine to the patient.
In spite of the vaccine arrival, the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 stresses the need for increased investment in the health sector.
We have at least 2 vaccine candidates in Nigeria, but they need a lot of resources to go through the clinical trial phases. The trials, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So we're trying to look for the resources to support them in doing that. And until that is done, which will take at least a year, we are not yet directly going to be in that game. We have a vaccine production company called BioVaccines Nigeria Limited, owned 49% by the federal government, which is looking to partner with other vaccine producers and perhaps produce under license here if the technology transfer agreement or discussions go through.
We've put into our health security infrastructure for the first time in decades. We cannot let this go because we have to continue this work.
From surveys conducted by the PTF, 50% of Nigerians have indicated willingness to be vaccinated, while only 25% are still hesitant. From the Presidential Villa, Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.